There is no keeper for Mr. Kaho. It's going to be Demon Hunter. Even though we are on Autumn Leaves, which is very keeper-friendly map, he decides to open this game very standard way. There was no ghoul pull from Happy. Ancient of War is in a little bit anti-ghoul pull defensive position, so there will be those mind games additional, because if you don't know, Undead can send the first ghoul across the map and basically make creeps to attack Ancient of War, and you know, if Nidal is expecting that, he needs to put Ancient of War like far away, and yes, that's the big mind game here. And all eyes now on the Acolyte of Happy, because he can use the Unsummon trick to stop the Ancient of War creeping for some time, but Ensnare was a little bit unfortunate, and Demon Hunter is out, and Demon Hunter will get item as fast as possible. What is going to be? Gloss of Haste.
Yeah, probably not what he was looking for. Was looking for rings, was looking for claws, but you can't have it all, just most of it. Happy has an incredible track record versus Night Elf, of course, going undefeated since July of 2024. That is 9 months. He did lose maps to Life in the Doobie Ancient of Wonders Cup. He did lose maps to Colorful in the group stage. And we are losing our minds because the sponsor of this tournament is coming in with the first map of the day and gives 25 subs to the channel. Hi, Toon. You god. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That sets the stage for the final day of this beautiful, beautiful tournament. A big thank you to the sponsor, HF. Hi, Toon.
Yes, big thank you, and he's supporting like every streamer that is casting the tournament. Myself, I got some, support as well, let's say. So very cool to see. Sometimes you are scared to cast big tournaments like that, you know, if you are like an official caster, but not in this case, Mr. HF Tuntun. Thank you for everything. Harassment from the Demon Hunter, not that successful, as we can see, Mr. Kaho. Still not on level 2, and who is going to get to level 2 faster? The Death Knight is trying to hide in order to stop immolation. You know, you have only one archer, you have only one Demon Hunter, very nice army split by the Undead, and Happy will get level 2, Anra, Aura unlocked.
Okay, with that we get more speed. Let's see if the Demon Hunter can do some more trouble. With Immolation, as you said, Kaho in the match against 1-0 had some great early games, destroyed 1-0 in 4 minutes. Now he's getting trapped, but sometimes you use this surround to add more damage, and that's exactly what's happening here. With one ghoul kill to open it up. Happy's still looking for that wolf, but Kaho can't afford to lose more HP.
Yeah, Happy thought that he can just escape with his ghoul, and actually he was mistaken. It gave level 2 to Kaho. And, you know, I would say that he looks quite okay now. He's going to visit Goblin Merchant. And my question is, are we going to sell the Scroll of Teleportation? Because sometimes they can think about it. Not really. Kaho had enough gold to buy both boots and Staff of Teleportation, so he saved the good old TP, you know, versus Happy. You never know when Coil Nova is going to reach you.
Exactly, and this is what it's all gonna be about. Can Kaho keep his hero alive? He's oftentimes a high wire escapist, and falling from the high wire is not allowed in this lower bracket. Staffing back in to cause more trouble to the ghouls with fresh immolation coming from the Moonwell Bath. This is quite a nice play by Kaho so far.
This is very good play, and remember, ghouls on this level, if you lose a lot of them, it hurts so much because everything will be slower. Your ghoul frenzy will be later because you have less lumber. Naga second by Kaho. He's trying to save his archer, and archer goes down. Happy used the dust after killing the archer, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Somebody needs to do like step-by-step analysis because Happy clicks so fast and Happy wants to fight. Naga second, sometimes it can be Lich, but no. Happy wants to control the middle, but remember, Nagas are very fragile.
That's right. Usually when two Nagas meet each other, one at least is dying. Demon Hunter at 50% during nighttime. Moon Juice was regenerating, so another sip and he's back in shape. No Forgotten Huntress Hall. We get the lores up. Naga engagement is over for now. Happy was flirting with the laboratory a little, but that should be too ambitious.
This is an interesting moment because they both want to fight and creep as well, so they're just checking each other out. Do we have Ultra Vision, by the way, because it's
Yes.
a kind of Ultra Vision moment? Yes, so Mr. Kaho, people always tell me, Soul, Ultra Vision is so good. Maybe because with Ultra Vision you see more during the night as Night Elf than your opponent, so maybe it was a good opportunity for the creep jack, but not really. Happy went back to creep, and Kaho will creep as well. Ancient of War is already in position. This creeping will be quite easy. Happy knows, but I think Happy can't do much about this because Kaho will get the Sasquatch regardless.
Exactly. And then we go step by step towards level 3. That is the least he needs for the big defense. Happy, of course, looking for tier 3. His slaughterhouse is coming for statues. And also on the Kaho side, we go for dryads and bears as so often. Everything in order. The levels are kind of the same. The tech stage is kind of the same. But from what I see so far, Kaho is playing a million times better than yesterday versus Fortitude.
I remember it was 2021, I was watching Back to Warcraft, and one of the casters, I think some German guy named Mr. Neil, he was mentioning that Happy always get mana items when it really matters. And look, Mr. Neo, we have mana stone, and there was no hotkey for the TP.
Oh no.
Demon Hunter goes down.
Oh no. Has to buy him back from the tavern. There's another coil. The mana stone is opening up the game. Now you got a TP. You need the heroes on the battlefield. There's another coil. DK could turn around, but this time he dodges the coil with the town portal as he should have before. Still, lots of damage for Happy in the middle of the map with barely any ghouls surviving. This was, of course, a huge chunk of XP going to the DK and time lost and resources lost for Kaho.
Yeah, those resources they had most. And it's kind of interesting for me, as you can see, Kaho was able to dodge the coil on the Naga. Maybe he was waiting. Maybe he didn't check the mana stone, right?
Yeah.
Because Happy is like, okay, this Death Knight has very low mana. And he had the mana stone already. But the game is still going. You may say, yes, Happy is ahead. This is true, but Warcraft 3 is this, puzzle game. You solve puzzle after puzzle, and sometimes you can come back, of course, and getting the Wildkin was a good start.
Exactly. Ring of the Archmagi instead for the Demon Hunter. 2.9. So close to the important level 3. You need mana burn on level 2, otherwise it's just Coil Nova Fork Lightning everywhere. And Happy's attack is coming. Everybody knows how threatening he is on tier 3. It's Ghoul Frenzy, it's Destroyer upgrade, it's the Lich. And then with Orb, we will push. Kaho on the other side is going for a shop for Staff and Orb. He's getting the Master upgrade done. I think getting the Mana Stone out of the way at this stage of the game can be quite nice. It is a passive mana regen if you carry it longer, so that value was negated. Happy in its games has shown a big love for the Frostworms, as you said. You think it's going to be a Frostworm game, Soul?
Well, I think Happy makes decision on spot, according to how the game goes. And in this game, in the early game, he lost more ghouls than usual, so he was a little bit behind. Then maybe he would decide to skip the Ghoul Frenzy push, but no! I think with killing the Demon Hunter, he's going across the map, and yes, he's already there. The Lich is coming with the Orb. Minute number 9:30, that's the time for Happy. Is Kaho ready? He's sending his Naga to the store to buy Orb and Staff of Preservation, probably. Ancient of War is dead. Kaho is like in bad situation here.
Oh no, and why is he sending the Naga to the side? Why not the Demon Hunter? Then he would have had level 3 Naga as well. Demon Hunter uses Town Portal before, Ghoul trying to block, Invo Potion used, but the 2 bears not part of the defense. Was a little bit greedy, wanted to get that level up. Now Orb is up and a Staff as well. Might be used for the Demon Hunter, 1 bear for free in exchange for a better fighting position. Coil not hitting the Fiend. Demon Hunter though needs the Staff. Absolutely does, and is back to safety. Still daytime, Moon Juice is empty. Kaho has some resources left for potions, but the Demon Hunter is just idling. There we go. Another bear goes down, and now we need the crazy defense skills of a Kaho.
The Orb of Venom is on the Demon Hunter. He is still alive, but as you mentioned, there is no Moon Juice, there is no Reju. Demon Hunter needs to be staffed back again, or maybe run on foot, and he just goes down. Not like this.
Oh, and so goes down Kaho as well. Kaho goes down as well. A classic Happy versus Night Elf game. 9 minutes 30 and the game falls apart.
And is it going to be Demon Hunter? I think so, because on this map with Demon Hunter with Immolation, you can get level 2 really quickly.
Exactly. This camp in front of the base with all the Murlocs is just designed for an Immolation creep. And this is probably what we're gonna see. First blood drawn for Kaho. Gets the Gloves of Haste again. 1.6 and rushes across. Happy sold the town portal, but no sacrificial skull in his inventory.
It means it's going to be kinda similar game to the previous one, and because of that, yes, we will see level 2 creep road, because Night Elf doesn't need to stop the expansion. Night Elf needs to just stop level 2 creeping, and as you mentioned, he's running across.
Okay, can he kill as many ghouls as he did before? Happy teching. Not too many ghouls on Lumber at the moment. Uses them for creeping. Good scout by Kaho to get the creep route out. On the left-hand side, we're also scouting and harassing each other. If there's a lot of skeletons, this could be big XP for Kaho.
It's an important moment, but Happy got item and experience. This was very creative creep road. Usually undead players are going for another green camp, but Happy wanted to snap the item. I don't know, it's like this an adjustment, you know, because I haven't seen this for a long time. Creep road like that, and it was kinda successful. Ring +5, sold immediately. Happy wants Dust, Happy wants Rod of Necromancy. He doesn't want to have idle Ring +5.
That's looking pretty good indeed. 7 PM Warcraft time is time for boots, but so far it's only a circlet for some stats. Happy is even regenning here. Nobody can do anything about it. Level 2 on both sides. And tech is unfolding as well with the Huntress Hall. We always have to monitor. Are you like forgetting about the Huntress Hall or not? But so far Kaho is clean in that regard.
Yes, the question now, are we going to see Naga for Undead or Lich? Again, Naga is for map control. Both players are very close to finishing tier 2. Now they can't really creep that much, right? Happy is trying to chase some Acolytes because he has Unholy Aura, which is a buff to the movement speed. Demon Hunter is in the way. One Brave Wisp may threaten a detonation. The usual rule is if you can get 2 skeletons, it's kinda okay, especially if they are fresh, you know. You don't want to detonate skeletons that are going to expire soon. So yes, it's a high-level Warcraft. The Wisp is still here, and you know, even though this Wisp presence can force Undead to move a little bit less efficient, Happy is chasing this Whip. Is this impossible position? No. The Wisp detonated, 0 skeletons. This pulled by mana is gone on the Death Knight. Only 10 mana. That's not a lot of mana.
Not much, no. But very, very important here. We got boots on the demon on the Death Knight instead of the Demon Hunter. So he's a lot faster.
Naga, yeah.
And now, if we go Naga, you're gonna push the boots to the Naga, and she has so much crowd control as well. Kaho can't really go to the tavern. This is super dangerous for Kaho now.
Yes, he needs his Naga. Item is under the Murloc. Who is going to get the item? It went to Kaho. Sentry wards, and not that great versus Undead. Of course, we will give him the map control. Happy with the surround. He's so good.
Oh, perfect surround indeed. This time we go for a town portal, but this is a disaster for Kaho. Can't access the middle. No Naga uptime. He can prepone his tier 3 a little bit. But what is Kaho supposed to do? He can't take his natural. He has to evade to the left-hand side. Demon Hunter is far away from level 3. He can only go for lores, he can only go for dryads and hope and pray.
As being played, maybe there's a small, you know, constellation plan that he will get more experience, right? Because it's plus 15% experience buff if you don't have a second hero. And as we can see, Kaho is creeping, Kaho is getting levels, and with level 3 Demon Hunter, he will buy the Naga. But I do agree, he gave a lot of space to Happy, he crept his natural, and now Happy will try to snipe items from the middle.
Oh, plus...
He used the dust to find sentry wards or the archers in the middle. Happy is like checking, you know, for everything. Demon Hunter is here without boots, as you mentioned. Naga almost has no mana. Naga for the Night Elf as well.
Let's go.
But Happy got the item.
Okay, Soul, you seem to be like a second ahead of me. If you could slow down like a second, that would be great. big evacuation of the herd and poisoned ghouls. Naga by Happy is getting attacked, but she has the boots, no problem. And we continue to brawl with skeletons and heroes, but... Oh, actually, quite some damage on the DK, so Happy goes for the retreat, is not level 3, and a little bit of freedom for Kaho.
Sorry for being in the future. I see good things for Warcraft 3 in 2026. Okay, so we are disengaging a little bit. This is a moment where, again, both players are trying to snipe some items. How much Kaho can do will benefit his defensive ability versus Ghoul push. They're fighting over Ice Troll Warlord. There is no mana on Happy, and what is not most important, there is no level 3 Death Knight. In the previous game, Demon Hunter died because of these level 2 coils, right? In this case, Demon Hunter can feel a little bit safer, especially because he has Potion of Invulnerability. Big invul.
Exactly. And this is the result of Kaho harassing the expansion at the very beginning of the game. If Happy can creep this clean, he is level 3 and has a lot more damage. Naga can't be coiled. It's a fragile state. Happy always selling the town portal, so no way out here. But the Demon Hunter for Kaho is severely lacking boots and has no real chance to catch up.
But we have the first Reju, and there is no Dispel yet. Every Reju is 400 HP. If not Dispelled item for him, Wand of Wind. Definitely cool to have.
Still a couple of seconds ahead. Slow down, Soul. Slow down.
I tried.
Here is the Wand of the Wind that you mentioned. And please get the surround closed. He is locking it in. Maybe we get an exchange here. Coil is flying. Naga 1 down. Level 2 gets a level up. Kaho fighting. Very, very fragile state once again. But this is the Demon Hunter on the prowl now. So much crowd control with poison and ice. And a Fiend is falling as well. The Dryad split to the left-hand side before the first Fiend was dead. It's a double kill, triple kill for Kaho. And the first sensational moment of the Wonder Boy.
Happy pulling his ghouls, but this is too late. He's trying to surround the Demon Hunter. He's able to escape. Not for long. This Demon Hunter is in trouble.
Oh, Happy surrounds have been magnificent. There's no staff and no TP anymore. Need to fight out. Happy with the ultimate revenge against Kaho. He flew too close to the sun. What an amazing moment for Kaho that was. And just 4 seconds later, he's getting punished so hard. Icarus Syndrome. Naga is back from the tavern, Happy at the resources, and now Kaho got to fight with 2 minutes on the clock for the demon.
Well, as you mentioned, the game was looking good for Kaho, but just for the moment, he is going to try to creep Jack Happy, but without Demon Hunter, it's not going to be that easy. Happy will get more experience, beautiful item, and Kaho can just be sad in his Night Elf base. What else he can do?
Yeah, he was trying to reach the tavern maybe, but now he's letting the clock tick down. Laboratory is going to Happy. The entire upper left-hand side seems to be belonging to Happy. Still got so many ghouls. Creep speed is fantastic. Supply is looking fantastic. And Kaho is locked in on level 2. What can he do?
Yes, and as you mentioned, I thought that Happy is going to push now, but no, he is playing defensively now. He's going for the red camp. Kaho is there. But again, without Demon Hunter, he's scared to engage, and Happy is just creeping in front of him.
Yeah, no threat. Nothing to fear, really. The Lich has so much mana still. The DK is building up a lot of mana, thanks to the absence of the Demon Hunter. Unholy Aura as an item for Happy is not that great. I see a silver lining. For Kaho, he's building an Ancient of Wind. I was very surprised in the first series of Kaho versus Undead this tournament, versus 1-2-0. He never built an Ancient of Wind. No crows, no hippos. Now against Happy, Kaho is changing it up a little bit, and we know how strong crows can be against destroyers.
Yes, because in this game there will be no ghoul push, right? So he has more time, and as you mentioned, he wants to use this time, right, to make better army composition with faster anti-destroyer technology. As you mentioned, with the crows, Druid of the Talon in the crow form, there's a nice piercing damage to destroyers. Kaho would like to creep his own red camp, but Happy is there.
Oh, yeah, he will not allow this. No levels for the Naga. She finally got a staff and she finally gets an orb. Dryads are never in danger of being coil novaed or attacked by destroyers, so they can be used to poke a little bit, get some information, be annoying. But Kaho is still severely underleveled. Combat items, Invo Potion, Heal Scroll also going to Happy, plus the next laboratory. What can Kaho do now? He's sharking around for morphine.
Yes, and I really like that this like high-level move that Moon, I don't know if he's popularized this like 20 years ago or something, but yes, good Nidals, they know that versus Undead you can run close with Dryads. There is no ensnare and stuff like that. They're fighting in the middle. Who is going to win this?
Looking good for Happy. The talents aren't online yet. He got the upgrade, but not the units. Destroyers with mana fighting the Naga. This is never good. But the Dryad kiting seems to be on point. Takes a ghoul out, takes 2 ghouls out, but in exchange we get 2 bears. And now we finally got Coil level 2. Demon Hunter level 4 strong, but the Naga is still underleveled. Demon Hunter surrounded again. The staff's on cooldown. Kaho trying to free, and he is indeed breaking free. Too much damage, too tanky. How many more? 7 seconds. Demon Hunter being attacked has to go for the town fort. Now 325 gold gone. Can he save the talents? He needs to.
Yeah, the big push is coming. He's in defensive position, surrounded with a lot of Moon Juice, but Moon Juice is going to expire at some point, and Happy is not going anywhere with the Obsidian statues. He has a lot of regen, and he's going in.
Oh, Demon Hunter still needs healing, still needs something. Can he reach the moon wells? He can, just barely. There's a lot of damage on Happy's army, but if he kills the demon, he's probably killing the game. And that is the 3rd kill in this series and the 2nd kill for Happy. 2-0. It remains true. If you lose your Demon Hunter, you're gonna lose the game. This is what happened to Kaho twice. The best Night Elf here in this tournament is not good enough today, not clean enough today.
Yes, let's see how clean Kaho can creep the Mercam, because it's pretty good, pretty big, and this camp is scary. You make 1-2 mistakes and your Demon Hunter will be half HP, and add half HP Demon Hunter to Happy and the result is a disaster.
Exactly. A little gift there. Acolyte in once again, no ghoul pulls. Maybe we snipe some mercenaries here. Shadow Priest, but on the side of Kaho. That adds a little dispel against skeletons. That adds a little healing to the Demon Hunter who's joining the fray now, as he's always in the middle of the attention with Immolation. That is a good addition. For Happy, we got a little bit of a switch up as we look into the inventory for the Death Knight and we see a Sacrificial Skull.
Happy got the Wisp, he's so good, he knew where Wisp position was and that Kaho was busy with creeping and he just sniped the Wisp. And it's huge, the earlier you do it, of course the bigger impact it brings, so already good start by Happy.
Okay, if his expansion comes up and that seems undefeatable, he will probably be looking out for expansions here at the position where the Ancient of War is at the moment. He has this patented push with like 6 ghouls super early on, just rush across the map and cancel that base. Kaho must know this and must have a way to defend this. The tree gets some healing from other trees. Demon Hunter at the shop once again, but DK level 2.
Yeah, and there was no Wisp to detonate skeletons, right? Because the scouting whiff of Kaho just died. And yes, that was a plan for Happy. He checked for this position. This is how big a small detail can bring to Warcraft III, right? Coil to save the ghoul. And is Kaho going to buy boots? He sold the TP, bought Circlet, and no boots so far. And am I in the future, Mr. Neo, or it was close to your?
I am 336, 37, 38,
Perfect.
39.
Perfect.
Okay, this is the big defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ghouls. As always, we got a Berserker up. We got archers in position. We got a Wisp as well. How much damage can he do? Maybe this is less about saving the tree. Maybe this is more about killing ghouls because the result seems inevitable. Happy is killing the mercenary. He's saving the ghoul. He's killing the tree. Cancel. Oh, thank you. Detonate for the double skeleton. We got 1 ghoul. We got 2 ghouls here. This one's quite expensive, but that goes for both parties.
Yeah, it went very well for Happy, as you mentioned. He both killed a priest, a troll, mercenary, and he cancelled the expansion. Kaho is not giving up. Kaho is remaking his expo, but maybe now he's a little bit angry at himself that he didn't use immolation. You know, he's full mana Demon Hunter. He's not dealing too much damage, and we have boots both for the Death Knight and Demon Hunter.
Okay, surely a newer adjustment. Oh, Demon Hunter stops moving for a while. DK can cancel Trees of Life by himself, but there is good protection now. This expo should come up. I'm a bit surprised that he puts this expo here and not next to the gold mine. This will be very, very, very late for the second base.
Yeah, after the first cancel, as you mentioned, you know, Happy lost a little bit momentum because he invested it into expo cancellation, so Nidelf could react with expanding on the spot, but not in this case. And ghouls on the north are crossing the map. I think Happy will try to cancel the expo again, and if he's going to succeed, it's going to be game-breaking.
We surely need immolation now. We got a lot of piercing damage here. Maybe Happy can hire some mercenaries. He does have the resources. Here we go. Oh boy, this is looking disastrous. He's trying to force a town portal, but is that the right target? I'm not too sure. We have immolation, but this is another cancelled expansion. Town portal is of course not there, but the Demon Hunter just wiggles out all that damage for nothing. And Kaho in shambles. Berserker being attacked is out of this. Demon Hunter... it's not even saving the school because Happy is perfect with his coil timings. The Shadow Priest heals up the first hero. The chase is on, but the expo got double cancelled.
Yeah, and Happy can afford some ghoul losses. And as you mentioned, Happy, like with red HP, like on his Death Knight, he's so, you know, so confident that his Death Knight is not going to die. He has situation under control. With the boost of speed, we see how much this boost of speed purchase gave to him, and there is no expansion for a Kaho. Kaho is probably going to play one base now.
Yeah, what can he hope for? He must have gotten that DK with a few body blocks. That was surely possible. One unit more would have closed the surround, and then the DK falls, and then we have a whole different game, as there was, again, no TP. Happy is distracting with the Shadow Priest position. The silver lining for Happy, for Kaho fans is the Demon Hunter's levels are really good.
Yes, and he's healthy. He's healthy, so Happy spent time trying to kill the Expo, not the Demon Hunter, for once, right? And actually, I was wrong. Kaho still wants to counter-expand, but the gold income difference will be huge. And what is huge? Again, stealing the last hit.
Can he do it? Not this time. 3.4 item, Gloves of Haste, and 3.5 unlocked now. With Immolation 2. Happy, what's his tech? We haven't talked about that. Expo is up, gold is plenty, tech is running. So far, double crypt. If there's more than 2 crypts, this always points towards gargoyles, but that doesn't seem to be a play anymore. Level 1 Naga hired at the tavern to control this Demon Hunter, and he's setting up a trap for this DK. Ooh, we need some body blocks. Staff out. Of course, Happy has a solution for this problem as well.
Yes, Happy is like, he can work as an escape artist, basically, after his Warcraft III adventures, because yes, this Death Knight, with boot, with Staff of Teleportation, always on red HP, and now he's getting rewarded with some sweet HP regen from Ritual Dagger and Blight. He's just chilling.
Absolutely. Next to a graveyard. I don't know if that's the perfect place for a hangout, but...
that's what undeads like, Mr. Don't judge them.
It's okay, it's okay. I've been there in my emo kid days. On Kaho's side, tier 3 has started. Get an early shop. We get Ultra Vision fast as so often. Expansion is finally finishing, and maybe he can catch up with that super strong Demon Hunter. He gets the middle, uncontested, the biggest consumable on the map.
Yes, that's the power of the Naga, but again, Happy will have such a strong economy. He's making double slaughterhouse already because he did not lose too many ghouls, right? His lumber economy looks healthy, and he's marching into tier 3. And let me tell you, when he will get his 70 supply, he will be very, very, very dangerous. Before that, he wants to creep, and he's creeping a big cap in the north as well. Nidal is getting ready, Kaho is getting ready, Kaho is going for tier 3 himself, but the question is he going to have enough supply? Because let me tell you, Happy will probably push.
6 skeletons for this creep spot. Name me one undead who creeps like this and who uses skeletons like this. There's only one. We need a Naga level 3 finally. For the first time this series, before the push, the Naga will be level 3, courtesy of Happy's expansion, of course. I think Kaho needs items, Kaho needs army, Kaho might need another production building. But will that all arrive in time is a big question. Tomb of Retraining for a tanky Demon Hunter. Level 2 mana burn, level 2 evasion. Ghouls aren't the big threat anymore. That's gonna be destroyers.
Yes, and Happy spending all of his lumber on upgrades that he needs. His economy is very, very strong. He's not going for the Frostworm. I think he'll just try to push. The biggest question is he going to go for a third hero or not? Versus Demon Hunter first, it still can be Naga or it can be double hero. And look at the Lich. Lich is both tanky and strong. This Lich looks super nice. 6 permanent items.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even see that yet. Double damage from claws, more HP from the parry. And we've seen Night Elves oftentimes target that Lich after burning the DK to prevent the coil, but rarely does he ever fall, and he's gonna be a force to reckon with for sure. Kaho got level 3 on the Naga, that helps. We got no fortification on that expansion, no Moonwells, no Ancient of War. Bears are done, defense upgrades coming. Still waiting for more lores, but he's blasting through his resources. Trying to get a 50 food army up, but Happy is at 66 already and marching across.
Yeah, Echo Isles is a pretty small map. Naga is here and Happy is like, okay, there is nothing to do. I did my job in the early game, I did my job in the mid game, and I'm going to do my job in the late game. And his job is to push the Night Elf expansion. Heal scroll, acquired shop control for Happy. Mr. Kaho has illusion on the bears. He wants to look bigger than he actually is with this wand of illusion. Maybe Happy will get scared, but I think Happy is not getting scared easily, right, Mr. Neo?
Yeah, I mean, he only gets scared by a 150 ping in the lobby, but apart from that, easy peasy. 3 destroyers, 2 of them with mana. Soak up the illusion. That is more mana. We see the Fork Lightning. Kaho needs a miracle to survive in the tournament. Otherwise, we get Happy versus 40 once again. Archers falling. Lich level 3. Nova is disastrous. It's basically only a Demon Hunter and a Naga against the world. Demon Hunter needs an Invo Potion. Gets it, and now he's trying to force Happy away. The DK has no inventory at all. Can he lay the damage in? It is fragile! Fork Lightning to kill the first hero, but is that enough?
Yeah, that's what Kaho needed. As you mentioned, Happy with a mistake. I was like, oh, this is looking too bad, but no. Apparently, Undeads, they can't lose their heroes as well, and without Death Knight, healing on the Lich is not possible. The Lich is getting lower, but Demon Hunter had to be stabbed back. Naga is chasing the Lich. He's doing this.
Double kill for Kaho. This is looking fantastic. Naga finally level up for Happy. Maybe a little bit too late. Still, Fiends, Destroyers. Happy's push has no heroes, but it lives on. Demon Hunter should be back in a second. Can any Naga get a spell out? Don't think so. Mana is completely depleted. Demon Hunter's back. Reju running. Yeah, we have no Dryad, right? Otherwise, this could have been the kill, but we got the reveal against the Burrowed Fiend. That's 6 more supply going down. And Kaho, for the first time in this lower bracket final, has a chance.
Happy did a blender, I think, like, right? His Death Knight just died. There was no aura. Without aura, it's hard to kite. And props to Kaho for not giving up, for staying in position. Look at this. This Demon Hunter wants to be annoying. It's one Demon Hunter versus entire Undead army, because Undead army doesn't have mana. And without mana, it's not that dangerous. And Demon Hunter is going to make sure there is not even mana inside of Obsidian statues. That's
always a very, very good sign. If the Demon Hunter has the time and space to burn statues, you know the Night Elf is in a good place. Happy went to the tavern. Has a huge tap now with the revives. Went to the shop as well for Invo Potion Heal Scroll. That can save him down the road. Close to level 5 Demon Hunter. Close to level 5 Naga. Super fast attack speed on all of them. Kaho still on 2 production buildings. Waiting for more as we creep the final spots on the map.
Yes, the orange spots are disappearing. Demon Hunter is trying to soak some damage and coil on him. I mean, he's like okay with this. He will just pull back, and he got actually level 5 on the way from, I don't know exactly what died to feed him level 5, but that's funny. And yes, Demon Hunter level 5, Naga level almost 5, and yes, that's a very big power spike, Neo. Level 5 Demon Hunter, level 5 Naga. Fork Lightning is going to be very strong. The mana burn will keep mana in check of the undead. He's ready, and this game can get long. Neo, look at the top right what we have in the Night Elf base. Kaho is marching into ultimate late game. The only problem is there is no Shredder on this map. There is no Goblin Laboratory. Lumber for Kaho looks very bad. He has 1,200 gold and 100 lumber.
That is a bit of an issue indeed. He's rebuilding wisps to even that out. But yeah, the crows need to kill the destroyers. Happy doesn't have web, and that was the case on Northern Isles as well. Surely an upgrade that he's skipping at the moment. Happy also has no lumber with 1,600 gold. With only 3 ghouls remaining. Usually with an expo you want 4 or 5, but he lost them all and didn't rebuild them. So who can recover the lumber economy better?
And I would like to say sorry, by the way, because I criticized Kaho Lambert. Look at Happy Lambert.
Yep.
2,000 gold at 100.
Yep.
Okay, so there is a lot of trees on this map. What are you guys doing?
Well, they're trying to build the ultimate army, and that always requires you to get as low lumber workers as possible to min-max this out. On Kaho's side, a lot of detonates were in place as well. Happy used all the ghouls to push, but Happy is also transitioning. This looks like gargoyles now with a 3rd crypt on the way.
Yeah, and what is like a trademark of a good undead is this shade, right? As we can see on the north, Happy is scouting with his shade, so he wants to know exactly when to break his 50 supply. Happy Bank is big, but he's doing it on purpose with gold, right? To get enough to pump, as you mentioned, probably Gargs from the crypts. He will have 4 crypts. Do I see is correct? Is it 4 crypts? Yes.
Gargoyles coming. 4th crypt unlocked. Kaho needs to scout this. He needs hippos, he needs crows, he needs a big anti-air, and what he also needs is heal scrolls. Happy at the moment, doing a wonderful job of shop control. 2 heal scrolls for him, only 1 for Kaho, who also has an issue of being slot starved. 2 heroes, of course, you have only 12 slots, and they're all full. Now Naga makes some space as the next Invo Potion heal scroll will become available in 10 seconds. Whew,
And this,
yeah.
yeah, by the way, I just wanted to mention, Demon Hunter. Oh, so close, yes. I was looking at the shade, because shade is chilling on the top. I mentioned that like Happy keeps his like shade in distance, because the only way for the Night Elf now to reveal the shade is by Dust of Appearance. And I think that Happy is positioning his shade on purpose like that. For example, now he should run with him a little bit away because the dust is here. The mind games, even shade versus dust, mind games are there. And yes, Demon Hunter is not scared. Look, he's coming back.
Yeah, but is it in time, I wonder? 80 food. Happy still has 2,000 gold. He never built another ghoul. He has crazy production though. 4 Gargs at the same time. Trying to catch up. He has enough gold, of course, for the big army. The big army at the moment only goes to Kaho, though. We got 2 defense upgrades, which is exactly what he needs. He needs way more crows against this and the perfect position. Would love to see a panda, but he can't get it right now, as he's already capped at 80 food, but both are building a 100 supply army.
Oh yes, that was usually in the past when we used to play on Eco Isles, old Eco Isles, without this gold mine on the north. People said, there's a lot of camping on the Eco Isles, but as you can see, it can repeat even with this one additional expansion. Are they going to fight for real? Mr. New, as you mentioned, the undead base is very scary. Is Kaho going to just burn some mana? We'll see about that. Death Knight is only on level 3. He needs 1 kill to get level 4, which is improve a lot, because yes, the bigger the army you have, the better value from the aura there is. And the question is, Kaho, are you for real? Are you fighting for real? Let's see.
These fights now are a little bit weakened in comparison to the old patch. Gargs are slower and Nova has a lower range. What's this bear doing? Absolute dono. He wants one kill, but it's not allowed. Heal scroll against the Nova. That was sweet. He needs this Fork Lightning level 3. Is diving into Happy's base. Is this the last we see from Kaho in this tournament, or is it a strike of genius? Gets the level. Demon Hunter level 5 has an Invo Potion being nuked. Here we go. Would love to see a redo, but the Bears are all in fighting mode. 65 for 63, but we're fighting in Happy's base. Destroyers are not falling, and Kaho, overcommitment of a lifetime. Now Demon Hunter is back though, outside the base. Can he do some fighting? He's still got the Fork Lightning.
Yeah, maybe Kaho saw like 4 crypts. It's like, what? 4 crypts? Are you like banking a lot of gold? The answer was yes, he is banking a lot of gold, Mr. Happy, but he already had a big army, and let me tell you, fighting in the undead base with 2 spirit towers, 1 Nerubian and Black Citadel, that's a lot of slow. Bad position for Kaho. I think that he misjudged, you know, how much supply Happy has, and Happy is not going anywhere. He's still producing, he's still banking his 2000 gold. He has shade on the north. Happy is very comfortable.
And one step away from the grand final. I would understand this fight if there's a tree in the north to get that third base up. And as main bases are falling in a second, or in 2 minutes rather, that would have been alright, but without that tree, and Happy is scouting for it as well. What did this fight really accomplish is the question. Kept the Garg numbers low. It prevented a 100 supply army, but that's about it. Heal scrolls have been burned. Same for mana. Heal scrolls, by the way, available, and maybe we have a clash at the shop.
That's possible if they're not going to fight for the north expansion. What valuable is left on the map? Of course, the shop control. We have more Druid of the Talon, 2 free upgrades on the Night Elf versus 3 2 upgrades, and Mr. Happy is squeezing the last value even from his altar. Look at this, he's breaking the supply. He wants to go to 100.
Yeah, if he's losing it here, the game is over anyway, so why do it? The crows over the trees trying to shark away at the guards, which is sweet. Kaho is banking at 78. Happy currently 1 minute of mining in the main, and then Kaho 1 minute. He can maybe move the tree over. Trying to optimize the army with a couple of detonates. Kaho's expansion will last a lot longer than Happy's expansion. 4 minutes versus 8. Maybe that's the winning strategy, and maybe that's why Happy feels he's under pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe him making the army now is the result that, yes, he understands that the main base are expiring and that Night Elf can just move. Tree of Eternity, and I think Happy wants to be ready for it. The question is what Kaho is going to do. Kaho has a little bit less problems, because, you know, Mr. Neo, with less money in your life, sometimes you have less problems. He doesn't need to make decisions should he save or break, because he's only 400 gold.
That's right. Ooh, at least he's contesting the shop. So Happy can't go for more heal scrolls. Trying to take out a shop and contesting with the Demon Hunter for the burns. The big 150 mana burns hurt the DK quite a bit. Happy, ready to fight now? Maybe. Shop down, but the Ziggurats are still standing. Kaho is not forced into a fight at all. He's playing it patiently, ramping up the upgrades. He's at 3 armor upgrades and queued the 3rd attack upgrade. Happy also at 3-2.
Happy has 99 full supply now, which is triggering me. Why not 100? Just make 1 acolyte for fun. Kappa, not really. He killed 1 acolyte. He's killing his acolyte to make spot for more Gargs. That's efficient. Is it going to be a round number? I hope so.
Okay, I got a feeling our overlay doesn't work correctly at the moment. I have no clue what triggered this.
Okay, it's 100 supply.
Okay.
Doesn't matter overlay.
Okay.
Round number. Big number.
Big number indeed. Kaho at 90. Mana potion. Heal potion. Items were sold, I think, on Happy's side as well. But yeah, main base Empty, Tree of Eternity moving. Happy has a shade, Happy knows. Kaho is in a wonderful position, but can he survive the last big fight of the game?
Yes, this will be an interesting graph to see how long the fight lasts. If you take supply into consideration, and of course the type of supply, because as I mentioned, already a few times in the previous cast, sometimes 100 supply versus 100 supply fight can last like 30 seconds. So let's see about that, because maybe they'll fight now.
Ooh, bear for free. That wasn't ideal. Oh my god, he's losing so many crows. This is the worst spot to be in. The guards will rip the crows apart. They can only fly away. This flock is gonna get annihilated by the rats of the air. So Kaho has to smash it on the ground. But then what? Huge blunder, huge mispositioning. This is not allowed to happen. He's going for the Hail Mary. He's going for the DK. But Happy sees the play miles ahead. Demon Hunter low now. Is this the last play we see from Kaho in the tournament? It very much looks like it. He has to hope to somehow survive and then mine for a long time. But I don't know if you can have that hope versus Happy.
Yeah, Demon Hunter is AFK. He got stuffed to the middle, right? To the main building. Naga was FD alone, and without Demon Hunter. Look at him, his heal stuffing the Demon Hunter with a big hopes. But Happy looks huge. Happy is ahead, but Kaho is still trying.
Oh man, this is every single unit dead for Kaho. 35 supply only. Avada Kedavra towards the Naga, and that is it. A clean run for Happy through the lower bracket continues. 3-0 versus Sok yesterday, 3-0 versus Kaho today. But why was he in that position? Why are you going there?
That's a great question. He had expansion, he had reason to leave, right? To continue the game. Why go to this territory of the Anden and just try to fight with this magnificent army? Maybe he was tired after controlling 100 supply. When I control 100 supply, I get tired. Sometimes you have 4 control groups.
That's right, yeah. Maybe not up to the task yesterday. It was kind of the same. He had a wonderful tournament, but we mentioned it prior to the winner bracket final. Kaho's bracket was rather easy in the group stage. Kaho's bracket also, I mean, there was a 1-2-0, which is quite hard, and there was a Sok, but he didn't face 40 and he didn't face Happy. And when he did, he looked rather weak in comparison. So while he's in the top 3, he is for sure not in the top 2 at the moment. And we will not get a new champion. We will not break the Happy 40 dominance. The grand final is the rematch of the winner bracket semifinal. It's a rematch of many, many, many other tournaments. The world championship will be decided between Fortitude and Happy, as many people suggested.